Morning, everybody. Actually, good afternoon. This is Misfits Adventures, and we're in Oregon. And this is what we have to look forward to today. It is now hailing. Earlier it was raining. Tonight it will be snowing. About a mile up the canyon, we have about 4 feet of snow up above the canyon, about 2 miles up. But here there's no snow anywhere yet. But that little storm cloud came through and it had lots and lots of ice on it. So cool beans, huh? Welcome to Oregon. Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to Misfits Adventures. Today is Wednesday and it's the 27th of April. We're right now getting into May. We have been here for 3 weeks now. We started working around on the 7th. We came down here just before the 1st, like the 26th or 27th, so we've actually been here for a month. We got here, as you saw last video. We dropped the camper off and then we booked it up to Astoria for doctor's appointments and everything else that we had to do. We got that all done and we came back here and we kind of hung out for a week in the rain. In the 4 weeks we've been here, it has rained over 25 inches of rain in South Oregon. We are right now 28 miles from Gold Beach. And Gold Beach is kind of a cute little town. We'll take you there in another couple episodes. But I'm going to show you the park today. It's really a pretty park. You kind of saw a little bit of it last time. But yeah, we're going to take a tour of the park and show you everything. And tell you the right things instead of the wrong things, like how many cabins were actually here and how many cabins were actually going to be rented and how many cabins we're going to actually have to clean. So we'll let you know all that in just a little bit, right?
Yes.
So you've been having fun?
Yes.
So have you been working hard?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we've worked harder here than most of the campgrounds we've been at. Because of the jobs we have instead of being in an office or something. Actually, we're doing everything. So we're in the office taking reservations, checking people in, weed eating with the weed eater, mowing the lawns, taking care of things, cleaning cabins at the same time, doing everything.
Yes.
And so all day it's just a never-ending all day of stuff to do. There is going to be 2 work camper couples, us and another couple that have been here all winter long, and really super nice people. We really like them. And the management here is working next door, which will show you that. It's called Cougar Lodge.
Yes.
And Cougar Lodge is a little 6-room hotel, but it has an awesome restaurant. It has a little store with a gas station. And thank God we're not working there, because I know they're going to be busy as hell. Because we're going to explain all this to you today, what's going on here at this campground that we found out within the last 3 weeks. So all of our episodes are going to be pretty much fun. We just found out we're off on Friday and Saturday. Who knew?
Never had a Friday and
Never
Saturday
had
off.
a Friday, Saturday off anywhere we've been. But that's, she could change it at any moment, she said. So we're going to enjoy the first month of having it off, hopefully, if we get it off. They're going to have all sorts of things to do here. There's going to be hundreds of people here, not just in this campground, but in this area. And people come from far and wide to get here. So the place is called Agness RV Park. And the people from Cougar Lodge, they bought this park. It's been here for probably 15 years or maybe more. But yeah, so this is pretty awesome.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to have a fun time. So we're going to give you a bicycle tour. Okay, guys? So we're going to ride our bikes around the park. Meanwhile, let's take them around and show them everything over on the other side. Now, it's been raining, like I said. It didn't rain yesterday. It rained the day before and the day before and the day before and the day before. And now it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So we do have blue skies right now. And you can see the the pretty blue skies up there. Yeah. Those are the mountains around us on the other side of the river, and the river is the Rogue River. All right, so here's the truckster. We kind of mowed our spot since I'm mowing everything. This is our little campsite. We got our, it's kind of wide. I'm in the campsite right now all the way to this side. So it's a big campsite. I did take and put up the antenna and put it up higher and to see if we can get cell phone service, but it didn't really work. It's, yeah. So we are on AT&T now. I did have the satellite dish out on this side, and it was facing in this direction here. But as you can see, now that these leaves are starting to come back, we don't have any TV. So they do have on each one of the boxes, which it didn't work at first. They had cable. They just put it in, so I just kind of cleaned up the connections, put it on here, and I'm telling you, it is awesome. Every channel comes in clear. Yeah. And everything is good, and we get all the channels that we want to get. So we turned off the satellite dish. Yeah. Got a story to tell you real quick though too, for internet. They have Starlink here, and I tried to purchase Starlink 2 years ago and I had a deposit. The deposit was for another area, so we went ahead and we left the other area, and when we got here I went ahead and designated it to this area. And I didn't notice it because it's been 2 years, but all of a sudden I guess they emailed me, and we don't have internet hardly, so I didn't even see it, but they gave us an email and said, hey, you got 5 days to pay for it. It's $500 if you want the service. And we had the money, but the problem was we were late and we couldn't, and they gave me back my $100 deposit. So now we have to get back on the waiting list. So what the management here told me, that he said that I should be able to get it really fast again, probably because this is a rural area. But there's already 2 people that have it. So I don't know if you can see, but on that building right over there, that's the office and the bathrooms. I'll show you that later. But there's a big dish that's going up, and that one's their old, it's the round dish. Now they have a rectangle, Starlink does, but that's their dish up there. So it actually follows the satellite and will move very gradually all around, all during the day. Pretty cool. We hope to get one. We hope to get one within the next 6 months. Yes. Before we leave, and then what I'm thinking we can do is, because we're in an area for 6 months at a time, we can see if that area has it. If it doesn't, then we don't pay for it. Yeah. But we always will have it. Sort of like the satellite cable dish network. If you, it's the hopper, so you take it with you. Hey, if I can't get service in this area, I'm not going to pay for it until I leave that area. Then I'll pay for it again. So the same thing with Starlink. Yes. So, but we just need to get connected and get on the first time. So that's a whole nother video, and hopefully we can do this. All right, guys. So let's show you the rest of everything, and then we're going to. This is our campsite. Got the bikes. Dione got up this morning, cleaned up the bikes. They look all pretty. I went ahead and adjusted the back brake on mine because it needed to be adjusted like in Astoria, like a year ago. Yeah, I wore it down. Her bike looks really super clean and nice. And we got Max. We tricked him. We put him in the truck, and he sounds like he's quiet. And we gave him some cookies and some water, and so he's happy. And I think what we're going to do is go for the ride, take you the tour of the park. So check it out. We'll see you in a little bit. And it has a washer and dryer in it. I don't know how many it sleeps. What's it sleep on?
6.
Sleeps 6. But it has a really nice porch up here. And washer and dryer room is there. And then look at the view you get. So that is the Rogue River. All this down here that you see is blackberries. So where there's blackberries, there's bear, and we do have bear. We do have apple trees here also. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, it's really pretty here. And this is the last cabin on the property. So, cabin-wise, they have 28 cabins totally on the property, correct?
Correct.
Correct. And out of those 28 properties, 6 of them, actually 7 of them, 6.5 I would say then, are rentals. 6 of them they own. 1 of them is from a lady or some people that actually just rent it out because they're not up here enough. So that's pretty cool. The park is just absolutely gorgeous. It's well maintained before we got here. We're just going to have to keep maintaining it. But it's a very, very pretty park. What's really nice is we have a waterfall right here. Little stream. The road is just right up here. And then on the other side of the road, there's the mountainside going back up. And since it's rained so much, this has been never ending. But it's pretty. So this is Agness RV Park. Pretty nice. You got to check it out here, guys. The office is straight ahead over here. We got our maintenance over here and a house. Really pretty. The river is just on the other side, which we saw when we were at the other end of the park, which is that way. We just kind of made a circle around the park. Plenty of space for people to party and have a great time here, because they're gonna have a great time here. There is so much to do, and I'll tell you about it all in just a little bit. So this park, this place over here is Cougar Lane Lodge, and they have great barbecue, microbrew beers. They do ribs and chicken, pulled pork, and beef brisket. Riverside dining, May 1st till October 30th. And actually today is the first day that they are going to be open. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna ride up here, and this is gonna take us down. This is where the bikes or the boats go down. You wanna go down there? Okay. Let's go down here further. So this way to go up is the refuge and disposal area, and this was full of snow like a week ago. So commercial traffic only, huh?
No, this is UCB7.
Oh, what's UCD7?
UCB7's radio.
Oh, so you have to get on the radio. All right, let's go the other way. I don't want to go to the dump. So this is the road to Grants Pass, and it will take us to get there 2 hours. If we go the other way, we go all the way down to Brookings on the 101, go all the way down until we hit, go ahead and go up it. Keep going. So this is Bear Camp, maybe blocked by snowdrift 16 miles ahead. So this is Bear Camp Road. Bear Camp Road will take us over the mountain, Siskiyou National Forest, and it takes us up to Grants Pass. 2 hours instead of 4 hours. The other direction we would have to go would be going down south on the 101 almost to Crescent City, and then jogging over, and then going up and through the canyon, and then we end up to where we have to be. So this is the road that we're going to take when it opens up. But they said 16 miles ahead, it's not open. So we will see. I'm not getting close. I'm afraid of heights. My luck, I'll be rolling down there. So this is part of the Rogue River, or is the Rogue River. Nice meadow over there, somebody's house. There's a bridge up ahead and it goes to the other side, which we're gonna go to, and that is Old Agness. What you looking at?
A waterfall. There's tons of them around here.
Oh yeah. Little waterfall down there. I don't know if you can see it. And look at this one. Isn't that pretty? It started way in the heck up there. I don't know if you can see that. Way up there. That kind of disappears into this and then it goes in. So I don't know what these are. Obviously construction crews have been up here. They're I-beams.
They have a culvert.
They have a culvert here, yeah.
The road,
That's exactly what they do. And they put those down, the I-beams down, and then big rocks on top of them, and water run underneath and go underneath to the road, underneath the road, and that's pretty cool, huh? Mm-hmm. You can see the I-beams here. So I guess we're going to Old Agness. It's called Old Agness. I guess there was a big flood years and years ago, and everything got deluged down this way, and then it ended up. Oh, I hear another waterfall. Oh, look at this one. Maybe this one's prettier. Ooh. Look at that. Another waterfall. Lots of water. Said we got 25 inches of rain in 3 to 4 weeks. Got to go someplace. Goes off into the Rogue River and goes out to the Pacific Ocean. All right, let's go around the corner and go over the bridge. If we stop for another waterfall, it's only because it's another waterfall. Oh, another waterfall. And here's the bridge to Agness. And how's this bridge look? How's it look? Pretty safe, huh? Except for this part here that's falling apart. Seems like we're getting deeper in the forest. But this was the town of Agness, so. Here's a sign right here. Powers is 34 miles, Agness is 3 more miles, so we're not in Agness yet. I can't pronounce that. Ilahi. Okay, it's 2 miles, and Foster Bar is 3 miles. So Foster Bar, I'm going to explain all this to you in a few minutes. So we'll sit down up here someplace. Let's go. Now that you've seen the area, we gave you a tour of the park. Agness RV Park and Cougar Lodge. We are up here where the road turns and it goes to Agness. Agness is a small little town just around the corner, I believe. We are probably not going to go that far today, but we're going to ride up the road a little bit and check that out. But while we're standing here, we do want to tell you what's going on in the area. So this summer, what you have to look forward to on the videos. So to start off with, the people that own Cougar Lane and Agness RV Park, they also own another business. It's called Jerry's Jet Boats. And Jerry's Jet Boats actually has delivered mail up here for, I guess, a long time. They come up the river in jet boats and bring up the mail and deliver it to the businesses and the houses and different people up here. And that's pretty cool. So now they also have, I guess over the years, expanded out to where they're bringing people up the river. And they have 3 or 4 trips that they bring people up. There's one that comes all the way up and it goes to Agness and they eat lunch and then they go all the way back down. And that's a pretty cool trip probably. And then there's one that goes a lot further and it goes up to Agness, takes a little potty break, people refresh, get some beer, get some wine, whatever they want to get, and then it goes back up. So that's 104 miles. So from Agness to Gold Beach is 30, and then you figure if it goes 50, it goes another 25 miles up. So I'm not sure how far it goes up, but that one is a long one. Now these boats fit anywhere from, I guess, 30 to 40 people in them or something like that. So it's a lot of people in them. We're going to be able to get a chance to ride the boat, the one that goes further from Agness and goes north. So when they come and do the potty breaks, we can get on standby if they have room on the boats for free because we work for the families. And then we're going to just get on the boats and go up and then come back when they have lunch. And that's, you know, it's a short little ride, but it'd be nice and it's free. So hopefully we get to do that this summer. There's also next weekend, I believe, or the weekend after, is a jet boat race. And hopefully we get some footage on that. And then they did tell us that we're going to be off on Fridays and Saturdays. I don't know how long that's going to last, like I said earlier. But if that lasts even half the summer, that would be pretty awesome because all the activity, I'm sure, is on the weekends. And we get to be off for activities and different things. Cougar Lane Lodge is opening up today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. The 27th, they said that they were going to open up. Hopefully they got it all set up and everything's good. They've been working really hard over there. And we might go check out some dinner sometime over there. So that's another thing to look forward to. And just the area itself. We found out that we can gold mine here. And we were cleaning out a unit and we found some gold pans. And they said we could keep them. So we have a couple gold pans that we're going to go down, and we got a shovel already. So we're gonna go see if we can gold pan this summer too, and see if we can find some gold. So that'll be fun too. So we got lots of activities to do up here, and lots of fun things to do. And yeah, so you guys got to come along for the ride. So we're gonna go back, and well, actually, we're gonna go up to Agness a little bit. I don't know how far we'll get, and we'll take you along with us, and then we're gonna go back down. All right, guys, let's get back on the bikes and ride. So if we go up this way, this is Agness. But if we go around the other way, which is over here, that's Foster's Bar and Rogue River Trail. 4 miles. So which way is which? Foster Bar is down. Do you want to go? Is there somebody behind us? So instead of going to Agness, we're going to Foster's Bar, and it's 3 miles away. So really pretty in here. So we were on the other side, now we're on this side of the Rogue River. Super pretty out. Don't see a lot of critters here. We saw some deer. We haven't seen very much of anything. This is the beauty of Oregon, guys. Smells so good. I wish you could smell this. The pine in the air. It's absolutely beautiful here, guys.
When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares. Oh, come back to your breath, don't drift away from me. I will come down to remind you of before. kept secrets underground. Oh. Your hand on my chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out and hold you like before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears. How are we supposed to know on our own? Together we can go slow. Why don't you leave it all to me? I know how hard it all can be. I'm here to hold your hand through this. Oh, I'll be beside you all along. My love for you is so strong. We're right where we belong. Together we can go slow.
It all runs down that way
Towards home.
towards home in the Pacific Ocean, 30 miles away.
It said this bridge was underwater in '64.
Yeah, I believe it. This whole canyon was just full of water. Yep, so here we're at. We're gonna get back on the bikes and ride. Surprise Max, he's in the window. I'm gonna sneak up on him. He's gonna bark and cry. He knows where he is. Did you tear up the truck? Did you tear up the truck? Yeah. We just got back from our little bike ride. The wind has picked up. The clouds are out and it seems like it's going to storm tonight. Yeah, we're expecting rain sometime this evening all the way through tomorrow. Tomorrow is our going back to work day, so we're going to be wet all day. So there's a couple things we want to do around here. We're going to flush out our black water tank because we have to do that every so often. We haven't done it since we've been here, so that's what we're going to do next. And I don't think you guys want to see that, so we're not even going to show that. So I think what we're going to do today, this is going to be a short little video, so I can hurry up and get it out. We're going to say goodbye. And we'll see you next Sunday. So you know what you can do. You can always come back every Sunday at 6 o'clock in the morning at Misfits Adventures and check out our videos. You can get on Facebook or Instagram, or you can see us also on our website, which is misfitsadventures.com. If you ever need to write us, it is misfitsadventures@gmail.com. That's MSFITZ'S adventures@gmail.com. And you can check that out. Yeah, we're going to be here all summer. And like I said, we're going to have a ball here. We're going to have so much fun. And we're going to take you with us. So check us out next week, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.